Guys, it's Cat once again with Western Survival. In this video, actually going to show you guys how to get some of the best weapons out there. This is a Type 5 weapon that I'm actually using every time I'm doing runs, and one of the runs that you can actually do is the daily task. This particular daily task actually give you this particular weapon, but you can see it is a low level tie in damages. It actually have this one right here, when it have upgrade on blueprint 10, it gives you 1425 smackers of destruction. Now we want it to be as this one right here, but how are we going to do that? How are we going to use these weapons that we actually get from these runs? And I have one of them right here. Now normally what I do is when I've done this particular run, and I'm going to do this run here and show you guys how easy it actually is to get one of these weapons. But when I've done it, I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to put this inside of this one right here. This is this sampling bench. Now, when you have reached this to higher level, you're capable of actually reusing the items for Type 5 and Type 6 weapons. So you just need to have a bench at level 5 to actually be capable of reassembling this weapon and then reuse the items. Now it actually this half of the price that it actually costs to build it. So you need 2 of these weapons to actually get one of the higher level. But when you do this, it takes 15 minutes, of course, 18 silver coins to actually do right this second. But just put it in there and you reuse the items, so you can actually build this one right here. Now, what you want to have in your weapon area here is actually a huge amount of weapons. You can see I have a crazy amount of them, and all these right now are at the highest levels, so that make it easier for me to actually do these tasks, and I always reuse them. I also use a lot of reuse them in the ways that are actually better. I can either rebuild them or remake them by using these fried fish here. And the fried fish are actually not easy to get, but you're capable of actually making them yourself when you get these fish. And those fish are located in every area, and you can also sometimes buy them from special events. And I actually bought them from gold coins, and you can get a lot of gold coins by doing the task inside of the aliens where you're actually raiding each other. So that's how you actually get that, and that's the easiest way of getting it right now. But I'm going to do this task here, and then I'm going to go to the Silver Town, the main town, and actually remake some of the weapons, because this Type 5 weapon here with a damage of 1400, I know it's only a blueprint 5, but it's still a perfect weapon, and it's actually as valuable as this one right here, and it's only gonna rise 1 in damage every time you actually upgrade it with a blueprint. So every time I'm doing it after 5, it's actually going to be just 1 more damage point, nothing else. So that's the difference between the Type 5 blueprint 5 and a blueprint 10. So but we're going to do this one right here, and I'm going to do it the easiest way. Now this one is investigating the groove area, so we're going to take this right here, and I'm going to tap in the left corner. You can see there's actually a little note here in this area over here. This one right here I'm going to tap and take the daily, and then I'm going to track it. And as we know here, we need to investigate this area, so we cannot pay a way out of it. Then I'm going to take some food with me and water, because that's going to perform even better, making sure that I have enough of this. Now it is very important that I actually have very good equipment on, because I'm going to go on the train mission, and the train mission is going to cost me a couple of hits here, so I'm going to make better weapons here, sorry, better armor. Okay, now I think we're ready. Now we don't need to have any kind of animals on this, because when it's actually a train robbery, it is not going to be performing in that area, so I don't actually recommend you have a pet with you. You can only use the pet in this area here, but it's this, when you're doing these high level setup here, you are actually not, yeah, you're too crazy, if you can say all that. You're gonna kill these guys too easy. Actually, it's just level 75, And as you might know, I am so much higher level. I'm level 113, so that's actually going to perform even, yeah, too easy actually. But we're gonna show you guys that so that you guys can do it as well. And you can also do this on lower level. Remember, everything and all of these daily tasks are actually performing toward your level. So that means that you get these weapons that you can actually get is tied toward your character's level. So if you guys are lower level and you say, look at it doesn't actually give me the chance for getting those kind of weapons, it is only because you need to level up your character so that you actually can get even higher. And the easiest way of doing these kind of upgrades on your character is by making these daily tasks. As you know, here you'll get a huge amount. I'm gonna show you. This one right here is actually gonna give you 125,000 XP, and you need a huge amount of XP for actually leveling up your character. This one right here, it's just gonna take along a lot of actually XP to upgrade. So let's see here. We're gonna go down here, and we're not going to find. Here we go. This is the guy we want, and I actually want to have a friend here. So we're gonna take this one, and then go inside of this area because he's gonna kill these guys. Only this guy right here is not gonna kill, and he's gonna give us some information when we actually help him out and not getting killed. That's the only thing in it. So we're gonna go a little way here and only get attacked by one of the guys at a time instead of getting attacked by all of them. It is important to just make sure that you don't destroy your armor set because you're going to use it actually. So let's see here. I can always use this one right here. I have so many of these. I'm going to show you guys that. You can always tap this and see how many you have in your inventory, but I have 404 of these, so I don't actually need those. We're in table of trading a lot of items right now. They have made it easier for us to actually trade items like these clothes and all that inside of the Silver Tune itself. I call it Silver Town. I don't know why I call it that, but this area that's actually available now for trading tie 5 to tie 6 items. So that's gonna make it easier for you to actually reuse some of the items that you don't need. When you're higher level, you actually don't need lower level items. If you have upgraded, of course, all your chest and all your storage capacity, that's actually not usable for you anymore. So instead of throwing it away, just trade them at the main town and make sure that you can reuse some of the items, and by that performing and still having a good way of doing it. Now, if I was actually using it on the best way, I could have been disabling the weapon when it had low durability, or still get the same amount of items from it. So I could have used the gun that killed 1,000 actually in this run here, but it might going to be destroying my weapon. My armor set, and my armor set is actually pretty good, but it's also going to be. I need to reuse them as well. Some of the clothes actually. I always try to reuse items in this game because, and I might look like I have a crazy amount of everything, but when you're doing high level areas, we have season pass and all that, I definitely need a lot of weapons because it's going to be performing faster than I actually can collect fish, or I can collect reusable items so that I can actually rebuild some of the weapons. So it is important for me to have a huge amount of everything ready when I'm doing these tasks, because otherwise I'll not actually get the main prize. So I just recommend you have loaded with guns and loaded with healing when you wait for the next season to come actually. Now these seasons are, they're normally triggered every second month or something, and the developers have used a lot of time in upgrades right now, so they're not coming up with one right now. But I do hope soon they will come with one, and it is actually when they trigger at these, you can see this one right here, the still gun, shotgun guy right here. He's need a lot of shots before he's gonna get killed. That's some of the task inside of it actually. And some of these tasks here. Oh my god, look at this. He actually gave me a Tie 6 weapon. I'm also gonna reuse this. This is actually only gonna give me a letter, but that's the perfect way of getting a lot of good items. Just take all these items actually that they drop here. You can see it was a new weapon, so it's actually going to perform okay, but it is also going to get destroyed quite fast. So we're gonna kill the main boss right here. Here we go. Look out for your armor set and healing when you're killing him. And he's gonna fall down. So just make sure that we can take what he's actually dropping. I've got the hat here. We can go in and out actually getting the healing as well. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to go down here because we're going to lure these guys out here to the window and through that being capable of not getting attacked too fast. Now you can see the miner's not going to be capable of attacking me. So just going to get him over here so that I can actually shoot him and make sure that he's not actually attacking me when I'm going down. Just a little tip for you guys, make sure that you just do it like this particular pattern here, because that's going to make it easier for you to do it. This guy is going to say thank you, blah blah blah, and then we're just going to take the main chest. Now this is not the main price of it. The main price is of course the gun, and we're going to see what we actually can get here. Oh my god, perfect. Let's see. I do like upgrades. Level 20, oh my god. Level 40. We're just crazy upgrading here. 32. You can just keep on doing this. The master of upgrades. Thank you for getting me that. Now there's a lot of performance that you can show off to everyone else, and you can actually put them inside here. I don't actually have much showing off, but it's shown in the main tile. So this performance that I just got right there is actually something that other people can see if I actually activate it. You can activate it inside of the main, your home base, but it's still just a show-off, thing. You can always see how other performance by tapping them. So you can see right here, if I'm going to take one of these guys here, it's going to follow along with this guy. Let's just see here if he's going to step. Oh, he's not. He's just going to disappear because I'm running out. Let's just see if someone's standing here. This guy right here. You can see he's low level, and he have this ring on and all that. But if we're going to take my character's performing a little bit better, if you can say like that. Let's see if we can get someone else. Here we go. All of these are AI, so I can actually not see them. Okay, let's just get this one. This one right here is the one that I'm actually reassembling and reused. So now I can go back to my home base and reuse that as well. So this is how I'm doing it, guys, but I'm also going to show you guys the fried fish setup that I'm actually using every time that I've been doing this, so that I can actually make sure that my weapons are reused in the best way. You go down here in the main town, and then you go down to this area here. This is the gun smith, and I don't know why they chose that this guy needs fish. It didn't make no sense, but when you put this inside here, it's almost destroyed. It have a 300 in durability, and it only have 15 back. So instead of just reusing, resampling it in the resampling bench, we're actually gonna, the disassembling bench, we're going to use the fish here to repair it. So 10 fish are for this one. And it's going to show you guys how many fish they actually need to reuse. You can see there's 2 for this one, and so on. There's different kind of things that you can actually reuse. But I never do it on these, actually on the clothes, but I always do it only on the weapons. So you can see here, and then put it inside and repair it. You can do that 1 time a day. So when you actually have done that, you're not incapable of doing more here. As you can see, actually done. He's too busy today, so only one once a day, but that's actually also enough when you're doing these kind of tasks. So hope you guys enjoyed this little preview on how I'm actually getting the best weapon. I think it is important for you to know that it's going to take a long time to actually get as many weapons that I have, but it's going to be worth it, guys, because it's going to make it easier for you to actually perform in this particular game. And just make sure that you reuse some of the weapons. A lot of you guys are saying, are you buying a lot of items? You can actually buy some items, but I don't recommend you buy special rare items. I'm going to look at this guy. I don't know, he's running around in Christmas suit here. So, this guy's like here. There's a lot of people like this. But yeah, so that's all for me for now. Hope you guys enjoy this, and see you guys next time. Remember, this is just a game, and you need to know the basic strategy on it. So if you really want to learn that, look inside of my video performance. These guys are just playing around, you can see. Just have fun playing it, guys. It's actually going to be performing better when you have good weapons and good armor. So see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.